Hello, I'm Rick, and I'm joined here today with Joe,
Hello, you can't see me.
who's the owner of the car you're about to see in this video clip. Unfortunately, the day I taped this, it was very windy, and the audio just got chopped out real bad. So rather than listening to wind noise for the next few minutes, I figured we'd do a voiceover commentary. So, as you could see, we're getting the trailer hooked up to Chris's truck. And this is the first look we had at Joe's new ride. Now, what is this exactly?
It's a Chrysler Imperial LeBaron, 1972 vintage. It's a four-door hardtop, which means it has no posts. So when you open all the windows, there's nothing in the way.
Yeah, that's pretty nice, especially if you're trying to hang out the window,
Yeah,
going down the road. Just
yeah, it makes good for smashing mailboxes and whatnot.
right. Yeah, you could just get a Louisville Slugger right out the window.
Yeah, for extortions and pickups. You know what I mean?
Exactly. No problems with that whatsoever.
Exactly.
I mean, now that you mention it, it definitely has that kind of gangster look to it. I mean, is this a styling thing from the era, or were they going for this look? Or?
This was Chrysler's beginning or mid-level fuselage design when they changed the bodies over in '70, I think. They went from the slab-sided Chryslers like Grandma Irma was to this round body, which just made them look that much heavier and bigger. Just a tank.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is definitely. This is the biggest car I think I've seen.
It's quite large. It really is. It's one of the, in 1973 when they added the bumper extensions to these cars, they were literally the longest cars that were produced in Detroit.
Oh wow!
Anything longer than this was considered a limousine. So yeah, it's big. That was like 6 feet long. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys obviously are watching this on video. Trust me, in real life, this thing is every bit as big as it looks on camera. I mean, it is just huge. Now, this you told me this car has the same engine basically as your 300.
Yeah,
but there is some small differences with that.
Yeah, 72 they lowered the compression from 10.2 down to 8.5 or something like that. So I mean the compression's down in the motor, but it's still a steel crank 440. They ended that at the end of 72 production year, but it's kind of a neat car. It's low mileage. The car's got about 43,000 on it. It was purchased or ordered brand new from this dealership in the background, Schmidt's Garage at the time, which was a Chrysler Plymouth dealership. And lady ordered it new in April of 1972, and she drove it for 3 years, traded it in November of 1975, and the car had 16,000 miles on it at that point.
Yeah.
So, the two owners of the dealer basically kind of drove it on a plate for a while and here and there, and it racked up 43,000 on it. But it's pretty cherry inside.
Yeah. Now you can see here, it's definitely putting a spanking on that trailer. That's quite a good bend you got going there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It damn near picked Chris's truck off the ground.
Yeah, that was a sight to be seen when you're lifting that onto the trailer. Now, is it normal? Because, when I seen it, I really couldn't believe, the shape the interior was in. I mean, the back seat literally looked brand new.
Yeah.
I mean, is that normal to find cars this old?
It
like
is.
this?
It's possible. I mean, I've seen a lot of Survivor cars. This one's probably one of the nicer ones I've ever owned, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of cool. The dealership literally had this since 1975, and the one owner of the dealership registered it in his name in 2005 or 2007. So it's been property of this dealership from 1975 when it was traded in till literally 2005 or 2007. Wow. And it's just a really kind of a neat piece. It's been through a couple winters from its early ages, so I mean the underside isn't exactly perfect, but it was well kept. It was painted in 2005, which I think detracts from it a little bit, but it's stunning looking even though it's filthy.
Yeah, I mean this car was covered in, what would you say, at least a couple years of dirt, and the thing still is
It's been sitting there in that garage where we pulled it out for about 3.5 years. So the last time it ran was 3.5 years ago. That's why we're pushing it manually.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this thing, there's probably going to be more videos coming of it once the weather breaks. It's a sweet car. I mean, I was really taken aback by it when I seen it in person. I seen pictures of it before Joe bought it, and the pictures just didn't do it justice. When you see it in real life, I mean, the interior is so clean. It's unreal, and like it definitely seems like it's going to be a fun car to mess around with.
It's going to be a hoot to drive.
Yes, yes, it is. All right, well, I think the video's getting ready to wrap up. I think the last thing we're going to show you here is, well, I guess...
The headlights.
Yeah, the flipping headlights. Yeah. Those are just outstanding. I love those things. That's just awesome.
You don't see that anymore.
No, you don't.
It's good stuff.